Dividing by 8 instruction. Hello, my name is Sarah. Thank you for joining me for this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to divide by 8. You will need a whiteboard, a piece of paper, or the handout available this lesson, and something to write with. Let's get started. If at any time you'd like to try these on your own, you may pause the video to do so. But otherwise, we're going to answer these together. Our first problem is 3,832 divided by 8. We're going to follow the same process as we have in other lessons. We'll look at the first number, which is 3. 3 is less than 8, so we cannot divide it. So we'll look at the number next door, which is 8. So that means we're going to count by 8 until we get to 38 without going over. Let's count. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40. 40 is too high, so we'll stop at 32. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 8s. We'll put 4 up top with 2 zeros as placeholders. And then we're going to multiply. 8 times 3 is 32. And then we add the 2 zeros. Then it's time to subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 0 is 3. 8 minus 2, 8, 7, 6. And then 3 minus 3 is nothing. We can ignore it. Then we'll divide again. The first digit is 6. 6 is less than 8, so we need to look at the next digit also. We're going to look at 63. Let's count by 8 until we get to 63 without going over. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64. 64 is too high, so we stop at 56. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put a 7 up top and add a 0 as a placeholder, and then we multiply. 8 times 7 is 56. Then we add the 0, and now we'll subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 minus 6 we can't do because 6 is bigger than 3. It means we have to borrow. 3 becomes 13. The 6 becomes a 5. Now we subtract. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So now we'll divide again. We're going to look at the 7. 7 is less than 8, so we cannot use it. We need to include the digit next door. So we'll look at 72. Let's count by 8 until we get to 72 without going over. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72. We stopped right on the number. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That 9 we'll put straight up from the 72. We'll put a 9 here, and then we need to subtract. 72 minus 8 times 9 is 72. 72 minus 72 is 0. So our answer is 479. Be sure to check your work. The next problem is 7,736 divided by 8. We'll begin by looking at the 7, which is less than 8, so we need to look at the digit next door. So we'll be looking at 77. Let's count by 8 until we get to 77, as close as we can without going over. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80. 80 is too high, so we stop at 72. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put a 9 up top, along with 2 zeros as placeholders. And now we'll multiply. 8 times 9 is 72. Then we add the 2 zeros. Then we subtract. 6 minus 0 is 6. 3 minus 0 is 3. 7 minus 2, 7, 6, 5. And then 7 minus 7 is nothing, so we don't have to worry about it. Now we divide again. We'll look at the 5, which is less than 8. So we look at the digit next door also. We'll count by 8 until we get as close as we can to 53. Let's count. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. Which is too high? We stop at 48. Let's count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put a 6 straight up from where the 53 is, along with a 0 as a placeholder. Then we multiply. 8 times 6 is 48. Then we add a 0, and then we subtract. 6 minus 0 is 6. 3 minus 8 we can't do because 8 is the bigger number on the bottom. So we borrow. The 3 becomes a 13, and the 5 becomes a 4. Now we can subtract 13 minus 8. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Now we'll divide again. 5 is less than 8, so we cannot divide it. But we can look at the 6 next door. We'll look at 56. Let's count by 8 until we get to 56 without going over. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. We landed right on it. Let's count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll put the 7 straight up from where the 56 is, and then we'll subtract. 56 minus 8 times 7 is 56, and 56 minus 56 is 0. So that means that our answer is 967. Well done. Be sure to check your work. In this lesson, we learned how to divide by 8. Thank you for following along.